Welcome to the Walmart Rimmel resets for Rimmel London. Today we're going to discuss some tips and tricks for the new reset for spring 2015. And just to let you know, this wall that we'll be resetting today is an 8-foot low wall light box. Here is a current visual of the reset Rimmel box that you'll be looking for. Just please note that it has a giant pink stripe across it that says cosmetic merchandising wall. So hopefully the department manager will have kept this box aside for you. It does have all of the fixtures, UPCs, and everything that you'll need for the reset. So please keep an eye out for this box, and it'll have a bright pink sticker that says Rimmel on it. Okay, so first tip for column 1 is you're going to be replacing the graphic on the trend bar. So you're going to be removing the old graphic, which we've already done, and inserting the new graphic underneath the plastic, like so. The other thing you want to make sure that you've done as well is insert the new vac tray. So this simply will slide in like so, and just make sure that you actually have it aligned correctly and that it is actually lined up properly with the shade strips. Our tip for column 2, we have the Provocalypse tray that you'll be receiving. It's brand new, and we just want to make sure that the actual product sample as so is attached to the right side of the bullnose. Just be sure not to push it too far to the right, as it could possibly slip right off the back side of the bullnose. In columns 4 and 5, you actually will be replacing the graphic of the hotspot. So we've actually already done this. So all you're going to need to do is just slide out the old graphic from behind the plastic and insert the actual new graphic in behind. So you'll see, you'll just need to pull the front piece of plastic forward in order to slide out and slide in the new graphic. As well, when you're doing this area, you're going to want to replace the vac tray. So you would have already removed the old vac tray and inserted the new black vac tray as such. And again, it just kind of slides in, and you want to just make sure that it is all lined up correctly and in place. In columns 4 and 5, you're actually going to be updating the mascara. So what we suggest is to actually pop off the top of the mascara red bar in order to access the pegs. And then that way you can move the pegs along to where they need to be. So they'll just simply slide right off the back bar, like so. And then you can replace the red bar when you're finished just by snapping it back on in the back. You'll see there's a clip that runs right across the back, and that'll just clip right onto the actual front of the pegs. And you'll hear a couple clicks, and that way you'll know that it is steady and in place. You will have received brand new UPC codes for all of the new product and all of the mascara section. What we suggest doing is actually removing the old stickers, if you can, first, and then inserting the new stickers. If for some reason it's a little tricky and you can't get them off, then we suggest you simply just place it over top of an existing UPC and make sure that it is fully covering the old sticker. In order to actually reinstall the new graphic in the eyeliner cubby, you're going to need to remove all of the product first, taking it out of each cubby in order to actually remove the graphic from the back. Once you've done so, you can slide the graphic out of the back of the red encasing and then insert with the new graphic the same way that the graphic came out. So it'll just slide right in behind, and you want to just make sure that it's all lined up correctly once in. Next step is going to be to insert the foam piece that you were sent in your rep package, and this is going to be inserted into the Earl Grey cubby hole, like so. And so you want to just push that right back to the very back of the cubby. And we would have only sent you just the one piece, and if you need to push it back, you can use one of the eyeliner pencils to kind of get that foam piece right to the back of the cubby. Okay, you'll need to replace the graphic in columns 7 and 8 in the trend bar. So you're going to remove the old graphic like we've already done and insert the new graphic underneath the plastic. And as well, you're going to want to insert the new vac tray like so, and it was just like the other trays, it simply just slips right in. And just make sure that you have that lined up correctly with the product. And again, I just want to call it here as well, if you do have any sort of damages or any sort of extra makeup on the actual hot spots or trend bars, just make sure that you use something to wipe that off before you finish up the reset.
Flip up the bull nose and put in your new UPC to make it easier to remove later. Flip the corner. Makes it a lot easier to change later. And make sure you take off the shade strip at the same time.
Please ensure that you have updated the new 2015 inventory cards that would have been sent to you in your reset kit. As well, always remember to ensure that the price clips are attached to the left side of the bull nose, like so. And then again, as well, at the end of the reset, if you do have time, please feel free to ensure that you've replaced any missing price stickers and updated them as well. Again, this is only if time is permitting. Just an FYI, if you actually are missing inventory cards, what we would suggest you do is use an old inventory card that is no longer needed and write the actual UPC number on the back of the card and put it in place until we can get in some new inventory cards to be replaced. You'll receive a brand new ingredients sheet like so, and what you're going to want to do is remove the old ingredients sheet and insert the new one in the old place. Now normally this actually can be clipped onto the side of the section with a little metal clip. However, if it is missing, just try and tuck it away somewhere safe, like so, maybe in one of the actual pullouts there underneath one of the bull noses. Another key point to remember is to remove the old ingredients booklets from the slot there, so that'd be the 2014, and you're going to insert the new 2015 booklets. When changing the graphics and updating the new POS, here's a little tip for doing that. You're going to want to pop it right out and remove the graphic from the back of the plastic holder, and it'll just slide right out and slide in again like so. And then what you're going to want to do is just pop it right back in when you've got the new graphic in there in its place. As well, when you're updating the new trays and new shade strips, you're going to want to make sure that you're updating the new labels like so. So these are the UPCs and you would have received them in your reset kit. And then again, like I was saying, the shade strips need to be updated as well. So you just want to slide those out. They pop right out. Sometimes they're a little tricky to pull onto, but you'll see there's a little cutout where you can kind of reach in and pull it out and replace that as so. When inserting your new trays, you also receive some new testers in your reset kit. Just make sure that those are updated in the correct trays before you complete them. Please remember to report any missing or damaged fixtures that you may run into throughout the reset on your call reports. And as well, be sure to leave the RA number with your department manager along with the deleted items